Thank you very much, Senator Schumer. And to be very clear, this is not a big, beautiful bill. It's a big, beautiful betrayal of the middle class and working people in this country. It's a betrayal of seniors in nursing homes, where half of those in assisted living rely on Medicaid. It's a betrayal of families struggling to put food on the table, and it's a betrayal of the middle class. Americans know, and I'm going to focus here on something that I just don't think has gotten enough attention, in addition to the health care cuts that Senator Schumer so well articulated it. This is the cuts on food assistance. In addition to a nearly $3,000 Trump tariff tax on every single family in America, and food prices going up by more than $200 because of the tariff tax, this betrayal, when it comes to food assistance, is going to be very expensive and very out of reach for a lot of people. 40% of SNAP participants are kids, almost 20% are seniors, and 10% are adults with disabilities. This is a $300 billion, not million, $300 billion cut. So you've heard about the effect it has on hungry people, but there's something, the sleight of hand, that everyone needs to know. And that is that over half of these cuts come from a fake shift over to the states. A shift to the states that the states can't pay for because 40 of them have balanced budget amendments. How much money are we talking about? $100 million would have to go to Kansas to pay for it, just like that. $170 million to the state of Kentucky. $580 million extra to be paid for the state of North Carolina. That is why so many governors are speaking out. Governor Laura Kelly, who heads up the State Democratic Governors Association out of Kansas, a very moderate governor, she says, we don't have the money. North Carolina Governor Josh Stein says, our state will be forced into perilous budget decisions. Should North Carolinians lose access to food, or should we get rid of other essential services? Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear, it's going to leave more of our kids and seniors going hungry. Farmers will be losing revenue at $35 billion over 10 years. Look what they're already facing. Markets shrinking because of the Trump tariff. Input costs up. Weather issues. Cuts to the USDA. Veterinarians leaving. And now this. It will also cost jobs and wages for grocers. I visited a number of grocery stores in my state, independent groceries, because all we need is to not have more consolidation. We want to have these independent grocers, and they're the ones that would be literally the roadkill if this goes through, because especially in rural areas, so many of their customers use SNAP. So this bill is one betrayal of families who are facing these costs, of people who need health care. Either they're on the Affordable Care Act and the rates are going to go way up, or they're in a nursing home, and I mentioned, and they're on Medicaid. Instead of rubber stamping the Trump agenda, instead of just raising their hands up in the air and saying, people will die, it only takes 4 Republicans in the House or 4 in the Senate to stand up and say no to this and work with us on a better budget.
Thank you, Senator Klobuchar.